I have been using the Paprika Recipe Manager app for years. I actually made a previous video on this when I was a working mom, but this app is still perfect for a stay-at-home mom or any busy mom. With the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving just finishing, and Christmas coming up, I actually ended up using this app for my holiday or my Thanksgiving meal planning because I hosted Thanksgiving for my parents and I will be hosting Christmas for my mother-in-law. This app allows you to organize your recipes digitally along with meal plan, create shopping list, scale recipes, and track what's in your pantry along with syncing to multiple devices. This app is perfect for holiday meal planning because it helps you streamline the process. So in today's video, we are going to work on a Christmas menu. I'm going to show you how to do that step by step. So you can find the Paprika app in your store on your device under Paprika Recipe Manager 3. I, of course, am using an iOS device. I have my iPad here. I'm almost certain you can get this on your Android device. I purchased this app 3 or 4 years ago, and I have not had to pay again for this. It was a one-time purchase. Of course, the developer can always choose to change that, but currently right now it was just the one-time purchase. So the great thing about having it on my iPad here is that it also syncs with my phone. So if I'm out and about and I have my phone, I can still look through my recipes here. The Paprika app is just a digital recipe manager app. So in today's video, I just want to show you how to use the Paprika app when you're planning for the holidays, whether it's Thanksgiving or Christmas. I actually did this for Thanksgiving and I absolutely loved it. So I want to show you how I'm using this app in those ways. So you can create menus. And this was my Thanksgiving menu here. We're just going to plan a Christmas menu in today's video so you can get an idea of how to do that. However, first you need recipes to add to your menu. So there's multiple ways you can do that. You can do that through Browse, which is pretty awesome, and there is really common recipes that I personally use to keep Thanksgiving or Christmas easy. So I'm just going to search for the recipe here. So I searched up Libby's Famous Pumpkin Pie, and that is basically the recipe that is on the back of the pumpkin pie puree. So when I click on this, it is going to give us the recipe here. Now the great thing about searching in the app there is that I can actually save. Oh, I don't know what I was saving there, but anyways, I can download this recipe and it can easily get into my recipes box right here. Personally, I like to go through and make sure that my recipe that was downloaded here also matches what was over here, just really quickly. Everything is matching up. Currently it's uncategorized, so you could categorize it. These are all categories that I created for myself for my recipes. And I'm pretty sure I have a dessert one in here. So you could do dessert and holidays. To get it into your recipe box, you would hit save. I actually already have this recipe saved, so I'm not going to save it again because then I'll have a repeat recipe. So I'm just going to hit close. And then once you hit your recipes, I'm gonna go to holidays. Oh, see, I didn't add it to the holidays earlier, which that's totally fine. I wonder if I put it in dessert. We can look. Yep, there it is, Libby's Famous Pumpkin Pie. So I can actually click on this again and I can edit it. Although I have it in dessert, I can go ahead and put it in holidays too. So it should pop up in both places now that I saved it. So that is how you add in a recipe from the browser. You can also add in a recipe manually. I hit all recipes and then I hit the plus button, and you could simply just type in your recipe here if that was easier for you, if it was not on the internet, because I know some people have family recipes that they have passed down through generations. So that is another method that you could do here, and simply just save it and it would pop up into your recipe folder there, or recipe box. Another way that you could add a recipe is through taking a picture. At least on the iOS device, I'm not 100% sure about Android. So I just created a fake recipe here. I don't know if you can see that. Ooh, it's getting a little bit difficult here. Okay, I'm going to take a picture. All right, and when I go into my photos, with the new iOS update, I forget which update, I can copy and paste the text from my photos. So I would simply just add a new recipe and paste it in there. I have found that it's not always accurate, especially if you're using handwriting. So you're going to want to make sure that when you paste the stuff onto your recipe, see right there, that didn't match up, that it matches with what you're copying and pasting. So that is another method that you could use to add recipes into your recipe box. But I have all the recipes that I want to do right now for my Christmas menu. I actually created these menus here by hitting the plus button and naming it here. And I can't remember if I did number of days. I know for Thanksgiving, yeah, I did day 1 and day 2 because my parents stayed for breakfast, so I had the breakfast casserole there too. But we're just gonna do 1 day right now for Christmas. So I'm gonna hit the plus button, add recipe, and I know for the holidays, if I put it all in here correctly, under holidays, that I want to have green bean casserole. We're going to do that for dinner. Add again, add recipe, all recipes, holidays, Libby's Famous Pumpkin Pie, also for dinner. And especially since this year I am going to be 38 weeks pregnant at the time of Christmas, I am going to keep it easy. I'm not going to really make a whole lot of things. I'm going to add here, I'm just going to add a note. And we're just going to have instant potatoes. The Idaho ones. Those ones we don't mind, and they're pretty tasty. So I'm just going to add a note, hit next. That's also going to be for dinner. I already have the turkey breast in the freezer, but I could also add a note here. that we're gonna have for dinner. So it comes up there. So it's not associated with any recipe, it's just simply a note. These actually have recipes with them, so I can click on them. So you can expand this to whatever you're making. The beauty of having the recipes in here in your recipe manager is that if I click on French's green bean casserole, and I know I am going to have more than what this serving says, 6 servings here, I can actually increase my scale and say I'm having 12 people over. I want to scale it to 2. So it's actually going to do 12 servings, and it's going to tell me what I would need to create those 12 servings. So it increased everything. It says scale 2 times, and you don't have to do that all in your head. But I'm going to go put it back to the normal because I know that's all I need. So I'm going to go back to my Christmas menu. Also, the beauty about having everything here is that you can create a shopping list straight from here. If you click these 3 little buttons and hit add to grocery list, you can go through here, make sure you have pie crust. I know I already have sugar. I need to get all those ingredients. I know I have eggs. I know I have milk. I know I have black pepper, but I do need to get crispy fried onions. And because I added spices into my pantry, it's telling me, hey, you already got ground cinnamon. I possibly don't have ground cloves since it's not in the pantry, but I do have ground ginger, and I also have salt. So I'm going to add all of those ingredients to my grocery list, which the grocery list pops up right here under groceries. And it looks like I haven't cleared it out from previous grocery lists that I had, but you can see here it popped in to my grocery list there. So I'm going to actually clear my grocery list by hitting the 3 dots here, clear grocery list, and then it says I could do all items or just purchased items. And I know the items that are purchased, if they had a check mark on them and they were grayed out, I'm going to just say purchased items. So now all I have is the things for our Christmas menu. So that is my menu. So I'm going to say that we are having our Christmas menu on Christmas. So I'm going to go back to meals, which I don't think I've showed you yet. Here, this is where we plan out the days that we're having our actual food. So I use this app quite frequently, and so you'll see other times that I have planned out. But we're going to go ahead to Christmas, and we're going to hit on the 25th, and we're going to hit add. We actually want to add a menu, and hit Christmas, save, and right there is everything that I have planned out for Christmas. And so when it comes to the day to cook, I easily just get on to my iPad here and, hit on the day, French's green bean casserole. I have all of my recipes for the day pulled up already on that one day that I can easily just pull this out and cook from the recipe. The Paprika app is perfect for holiday meal planning because it helps you easily create a menu, shopping list, and keeps all the recipes right there for you so they're available quickly on the day of cooking. I am not sponsored by the Paprika app. I have literally just been using them for years and love them, but if you made it this far in the video, I wanted to let you know that they do actually have an annual Thanksgiving and Black Friday sale that goes on every year where you can get a discount on purchasing the app. And I received an email on this, so I just wanted to let you know in case you were interested in this app, and it goes till the end of November. So if you're watching this in the future, go ahead and see if they're still having that discount. They did say it was annually. I'm almost certain I received an email on it last year as well. So please let me know in the comments down below if you end up getting the app and what you like about it. Seriously, this is the best app for any moms, whether working, staying at home. We are all busy, and this app helps streamline meal planning so much.